So today I will be talking on the cloud ERP. What are the options available in the market? And we all aware that there are lot many ERPs available in the market, but we will be mainly focusing on the my experience with some of the ERPs. So I will share that. So I will be talking on the industry challenges today, then supply chain automation, that is our vision, and ERP Next benefits. So mainly I will be talking on the ERP Next, what are the benefits and how it will be different than any other ERPs. So I'll start with my experience. So I'm a SAP consultant, started my career with Tata Motors, and for 12 years, I worked in the manufacturing industry and in the shop floor and learned lot many manufacturing business processes. And after that, I got the opportunity to work on SAP implementations in SAP 3.1H. And after that, started implementation for my all indirect materials divisions, and then later on I decided to move my career into ERP consulting, that is a SAP consulting, and I moved on to Satyam Computers, and then moved to IBM in the consulting, and later on I moved my career into ERP Next. So before switching from SAP, I have explored many opportunities, and the analysis I have done whether ERP Next is the right choice for me. But you will find that taking the decision on SAP consulting to ERP Next. So small, just my experience is that when I was working with SAP, one of my customer in UK, so I was looking for in SRM, I was looking for the alternate to save the licensing cost for the suppliers, and there I came across ERP Next. The beautiful is that I like the UI. In 2017 it was the different UI for what today we have, but the concept of the ERP Next was the different. So after coming back to India, I explored more on the ERP Next. Then I met all the conferences in ERP Next, all the consultants, and later on I took the decision to move into the ERP Next. So before moving, I was in IBM, and I was managing the accounts for ECC to S4 HANA migrations, some of the projects I worked, and I was managing this factory model. So I thought that there might be some time that we can think of moving from SAP to ERP Next, and later on we build on the services. So what is the challenge today? In the market we have all the ERPs, SAP, Oracle, Microsoft Dynamics, or any other ERPs. Those are built for all the domains, all the applications. It has been built. It is not fit to use. I found ERP Next is the fit to use, and it is requiredly very lenient on the implementation part. So what is required is we need the business partner who is having the particular domain experience, and who can help in the implementing, understanding the customer's requirement, and then implementing as per their requirements. So my vision, the entire end-to-end, is that when any transaction happens in the supplier side or from the customer, so it has to be flow from the suppliers, from the getting the material into the organization and processing it and then sending it to the customer. So all the transactions has to be linked to each other, and it has to be only entry will be done at one side, one time, and it will be verified or checked, or any one or two fields will just getting added into the ERP, and there should not be more data key in. So that is our vision. With that vision, we are integrating with existing ERP, we are integrating with supplier portal and customer portal. So mainly the challenges here is that the ERP Next is on the single platform, unified platform. We can deploy it at, I will come to the next slide, but the deployment options we have, many options we have for the deployments. So, so what are the challenges are, we have the very high cost about the ERP. Uh, you have the mandatory upgrades, you have to face the mandatory upgrades, and we have the, because of this forced upgrade, we have to pay for the upgrade cost. Then the heavy charges for the consulting, maintaining the consultants of the any uh, any ERP consultants are very huge cost to maintain it. So what are the, so why this ERP Next is the beautiful product is that it is the only product which is the 100% open source. You download it and you start using it. If you have the domain knowledge, technology, you can implement it on your own. So you don't require any help from the implementation partner as well if you have the in-house team. But for guiding the end-to-end process or relook for your re-implementation, you need the implementation partner who is the very strong in the same domain. So some of the main features I have published here. Some of the main features I liked is that it is there is no licensing cost, or it is 100% open source, so there is absolutely no hidden cost after once you download, once you start using it. Secondly, it is if you are thinking of implementing the paperless organization, then this is the right choice. You can, for each document, you can upload your PDF or the unstructured data, or you can take the photo of the invoices or the print, and you can just upload it. So these are the benefit of the ERPs, and I will say that one of the best is that the long term, if you are looking for the long term solution for the stable platform, is I would recommend that the Frappe ERP Next is built on the Frappe, and this is the stable platform. So this will be a very stable platform, and we have, if you want to build any more applications along with ERP Next, so you can definitely build the applications on the ERP Next. So we have the cloud. When we are saying the cloud, and it is we have get the two options. One is the SaaS-based product and the cloud-based ERPs. The best part is that we can deploy it the way we want it. So that is the main advantage. And when we go for the Frappe Cloud, so there are the pre-packaged, all the applications are pre-packaged, so we can deploy and we can start the server at very less time. So on the deployment, we have the options. All the options are open. We can deploy on the Frappe's cloud. We have the private cloud. You can select the AWS or Google Cloud, or you can have your on-prem server. If your SAP is on-prem and you have the infrastructure already ready, so you can utilize that infrastructure and you can start using it. So beyond the ERP Next, what we have developed is these are some of the samples that you can integrate your machines, or you can see the capacity of the machines dashboards, and you can reassign the job cards from the one machine to another machine. So these type of applications you can develop it. And also you can, so this application we have developed for the dispatch automation. This is used from the dispatch section to the customer. So this is what we have done here is we have automated the entire dispatch process, where the wrong part number, wrong quantity which we can avoid by using the QR codes. So the QR codes are getting printed on the work orders. And also you can track the entire what is going on my machine. So this job card or the work order, it goes to the all the machines and you just need to scan it. So we already get all the information or your workstations on the in the ERP Next. So you have to just when the this card will get passed, it will just scan by the either mobile or any handheld device. It will scan. All the information will be captured. How much time it took for the one operations. So this is the dispatch. We can just track the boxes as well. So unique box numbers for the part number. So based on this ERP Next, we are using the layer of AI. We can directly use it, and using this AI layer, we can develop the dashboards the way we want it. If you want the consolidated dashboards for the CEO or the directors, then we have the consolidated for all the models. You get the dashboards, or you can define the dashboards, design the dashboards based on the modules. So I just thought that I will give the small information about the ERP Next. If you have any questions, so we will have Deepak and myself, we will answer all the questions. So I will hand it over to Deepak.
Thank you, Satish. It was a fabulous presentation on the technology that is available now, open source, right? What I'm going to do now, is ask some basic questions. When a company decides to invest in technology, they're not only investing money, although this is open source, but you still need to invest in getting the implementation done and customization done. You are investing money, and you are investing your time, resources, emotions behind it. So what kind of ROI you should be expecting? What should be the ROI? Can somebody tell me what kind of ROI should we expect from implementing such a powerful technology? Right? What I claim and what I believe, that any investment in technology should lead to multiplication of bottom line. Do you agree with me or not? How many people agree with me? Right? Does it happen in reality? There are so many stalls, hall A and hall B. Make a small attempt and go and ask in each stall, are they making this promise? I asked, just before this, there was a presentation by TCS IN. I asked that question to them. They didn't have an answer. But I believe that they should promise any ERP implementation should lead to multiplication of bottom line. It should do a lot of other things. The customer should be happy with you. Lead time should go down. Your reliability should be better. Whatever you promise, you should deliver on time in full. And people working in your company also should feel the power of technology in making their day-to-day life easier. And what Satish showed, this has been delivered by Satish and his team, making the dispatch easier to manage, right? But does it add to the bottom line? So if you look at supply chain implementation of ERP and MRP and all, these are the realities. There are shortages, there are surpluses, there are a lot of expedite expenses, declining ROI from technology implementation, and lot of use of Excel. Even after implementing a big ERP, whether it is SAP or ERP Next, Excel sheets still continue to exist in companies. Do you agree with me? Should it happen? It should not happen, no? So what I believe is, before implementing any technology, you should take a step back and think what power you are bringing into your company and how you should behave in light of that power. Just give an example. You are used to riding a bicycle. If you just have a bicycle as a mode of transport, your work distance will be around 10 kilometers. Beyond that, it will not be possible for you to go. There is no city bus, there is no public transport. So with cycle, your limitation is 10 kilometers radius in which you can work. But suppose a public transport like metro comes in, or you invest in a vehicle, four-wheeler. If you continue to work within 10 kilometer radius, then there is no use of that investment. It is not helping you to earn more money. Suppose the opportunities are beyond 10 kilometers, you are not getting the benefit of that. So if you have a four-wheeler, you can start looking for jobs which are beyond that, or maybe start looking for a market beyond 10-kilometer radius, or maybe up to 100 kilometers, or even 1,000-kilometer radius. So your limitation goes away by implementing a new technology. So unless you think like that what limitation we had earlier and what kind of assumptions that we had created, what kind of policies we had created, and if we don't challenge those policies and assumptions, investment in technology is waste. And this is what is happening in 99.99% of the companies, right? So why does this happen? We have a hypothesis. The hypothesis is that all the companies is today, whether they are manufacturing or services company, they work in an environment of VUCA, volatility, uncertainty, complexity, ambiguity, right? And what is their response to this environment? The traditional response to this environment is they should improve forecasting in order to get better plans. Do you agree with me? Do people invest in improving forecast? Right? Otherwise, in this kind of environment, how will they manage? How will they plan, and how will they track their execution and all those things? So this is the normal 99.9% of the companies think that if they are able to get better forecast, they'll be better off. But the reality of the forecast is, forecast will never be accurate. Whatever you do, whatever investment you do, whatever technology you put in behind forecasting, you will not get a right, accurate forecast. They'll be wrong. They'll be, the longer the range, the more wrong they are. The more detailed, the more wrong they are. So anyway, if you want to forecast beyond a week, 4 weeks, 13 weeks, 6 months, 1 year, the forecast is not going to be accurate. So instead of putting effort on improving forecast, there is a different direction of solution suggested, and it has been around for last 10 to 15 years. It is called demand-driven MRP. It is a way of stepping back and looking at your business and say, what is it that we can do differently? Once we have a technology like ERP and MRP, how can we act in an environment of VUCA with the help of new technology? So what these people propose, this is created by an entity called Demand Driven Institute, and they say that you model your company for variability. You create buffers by strategically positioning, decoupling inventories in your supply chain, in your bill of material, size it in a proper way, and make provision for dynamically changing the buffers. So what it means, creating a model is like this. Say if I have to go from Pune to Mumbai, do I demand a accurate image of the road from Pune to Mumbai? Is it possible? No, right? So that is what people try to do when they want accurate forecast, right? So what do? We have a vehicle which has a headlight. Headlight is able to illuminate your road to a certain distance, right? And with the headlights you have shock absorbers. So with headlights you can see what is coming in on your road. You can dodge any potholes which are there, and even if your vehicle goes into the pothole, your shock absorbers protect you from that. So this is like that model. Create a buffer model which is like shock absorber, and the buffer size is based on very short duration forecasts. Duration to the tune of lead time of the product or of the manufacturing or your procurement. So once you do that, once you create a model, buffer model based on these concepts, you are in a position to run the company, the planning of your shop floor and materials requirement in such a way that you will never run out of the stocks, and you will never carry excess inventory. So the shortages and surplus are converted into always available inventory with minimum possible inventory. So once this happens, you are in a position to think about increasing your profits, cash flow, ROI. So basically, building blocks are, you try and bring simplicity in your operation structure, you put buffers, and you focus. So focus in the places where it actually controls the whole operation. So bottlenecks are the places where the flow is controlled. So you focus on the bottleneck and manage flow, smooth flow through the bottleneck. So applying these kind of principles, we have created with Vedarth a planning engine, a materials requirement planning using these principles, which has helped companies to plan their production and supplies in such a way that they don't have to depend on very long range forecast. They can work on existing orders and they can deliver in short lead time, always on time, right? And globally, using these principles, the results have been fabulous. So, what are the areas in which the results have been published by people? Inventory reduction, service level increase, lead time reduction. And the tune of inventory reduction is 30 to 70%. 70% is best in class reduction overall. And in different industry segments, this kind of inventory reduction, service level increase, lead time reduction has been experienced. So, the thing that I wanted to convey was that before you think of implementing any new technology, step back and see how you can reimagine your business, how you can reconfigure your business. Yeah.
Okay. So
Any questions?
thank you everyone for this. So open for the question answers. Any questions on ERP Next or the DDMRP?
What traction are you seeing for agentic AI on top of ERP Next? Are customers asking for that?
Yes. So the customers are asking for the AI application, and ERP Next is, since it is a open API. So we have already built some of the applications on top of the ERP Next.
I think they acquired Raven, right? So Raven is coming out with their own engine.
Right. So Raven, it is already integrated, but there are other applications as well, so which are built on, or we can also, anyone can build, or the client also can build a AI application on top of this. So there are some in the community group, we have developed in the application that when we are using ERP Next, so there will be the help. You can ask any questions and the data will fetch from the ERP Next. So that chatbot and applications using the questions, what are my sales order, what is my sales for today, you get the entire all the records, as well as you get the graphs.
So it's in the marketplace or you?
No, it is partners built it. The available in the market is the Raven is the application which is recently acquired by Rapid.
Right.
Yes.
So if there is a line where we should stop suggesting ERP Next or any similar ERP and ask to move to SAP or other players, or anything like where we should stop suggest SAP and ask them to?
Actually, this is good question, but I will not say that we cannot say that there is a limitation of ERP Next. As of now, I am doing it from last 7 years, 7.5 years I am doing implementations. I have not seen because this is expandable. So there is no limit for the size as well. And recently PSU have, it is a Indian, since the ERP Next is the Indian product, the government organizations, they started asking for the replacement for SAP ECC to ERP Next. And there is a drive going on for the accepting the Indian products now.
Integrations will work with other document management systems.
Yes, it is. So I would, yeah. So the DMS is not designed as the document management system, but it is very well designed to capture the documents at each document level in ERP Next. So for example, if we are doing the GRN, if you want to capture this vendor invoice, then you can just take the photo and just upload it. So the document, it will save it, but controlling the documentations, versioning, that workflow is available in the, you can check the Frappe drive. So this is a Frappe drive. Say, for example, like a Google Drive, we have the Frappe drive as well. You can explore. So this is the new application. It is released. You can, similar to the Google Drive, but we can define the workflow as well. Any other? Yeah.
Something.
Okay.
So
The server size.
server size and how much memory house?
Minimum server size is you need the 40 GB. Minimum 4 GB RAM is sufficient. 40 GB disk is sufficient, and 2 core is sufficient for this. Yeah. So best, I would recommend you that you explore the plans on the Frappe cloud. So, and recently they have released the Hesner as the option, and also from last 3 weeks they have released, it is available for us like an implementation partner. But in Navi Mumbai they have the center, which is now you get in the Frappe cloud, you will get the option like AWS, Google Cloud, and similarly you will get the Frappe as the option, and the servers are in Navi Mumbai. Okay. So you can connect with Frappe Cloud and give that option to, yeah, sure. And if you have the infrastructure wise, if you, definitely they will work with you. Yeah, so what they have done, so I'm not from the technical side, but they have built a layer called Frappe Cloud. They provide the service, same like SAP, the OSS service they provide. They provide the warranty, the product warranty they provide, and that is where they charge for the Frappe Cloud. At the bottom, you will find it is AWS or any other cloud service provider. So you can connect with them. If you want, I can help you. Any other questions? Good. Any questions for Deepak? Yes.
You have written a migration tool or something?
We built the migration tool, and so.
Tally or from which ERP?
So from any the Tally connectors already there are available in the market. So two-way connectors are available, and there are two partners who have developed this Tally connectors. The data migration is the big challenge. The two challenges we face regularly is, the first one is the data migration, getting the data. So main data is the atom master, product master, vendor master, customer master, and the bill of material. So these are the core masters, and the transactional. At the time of cutover, the transactional data, moving the transactional is also the challenge. But in build, there is a tool called the import master is there. So on top of that, we have customized the flow within the Tally. It is not like a carve out that company wide we can take it, but it is similar to the carve out. We have the tools.
And everything. So in ERP, something like that is there.
We have the bank integrations as well, and they're directly from the bank transactions. So we have the API. We can build it with ERP Next. Only top, like ICICI, HDFC. And there is a third-party integration called Stripe, so where you can integrate with any other APIs. Also, we have the Razorpay integrations available. Out of the box, it is available. Yeah.
But what does the roadmap look like? Means, what are they investing their time in building new functionality around ERP?
All right, very good question. So I would like to say that I'm with ERP Next right from 2017. I have seen, and the roadmap is that same like SAP. We have the proper roadmap, and we are building this in the basically when we are saying that we are the partners community, as well as I'm the community member who gives back to the community this knowledge of the SAP knowledge. So similar like me, we have the many people, those who are giving back to the ERP Next, this functionality to be built. But the roadmap is that we are building, so currently we are on version 16, which is a very stable, and from version 15, it is enterprise ready, where we can directly deploy from SAP ECC to ERP Next. So that roadmap, because ERP Next also is widely accepted in the large organizations, like Reliance is using this. You might have seen the Zerodha, they have built the application, the entire company is built on the Frappe framework. So similarly, there are many companies and the government organizations are interested. So it is inclined towards the similar to the SAP roadmap. So Udo is
Very popular also.
yes, and I have done the comparison earlier as well. So Udo is also the open source, but the community version you will get it. But if you want to go for the deeper, then you have to get the licensing paid version, and the licensing is there. Licensing cost is there is a vendor lock-in that you have to get with Udo only. If once you implement, you are with Udo only. But there is no role in the ERP Next. There is no role if you don't want to get involved, the Frappe to be involved in this. So it is our choice. If you want the product warranty, then you can get involved the Frappe. But without involving Frappe or any partner, you can also implement at your own.
The entire model is only hosting, they're making money out of that.
Yeah, there are three models. One is the major model is the Frappe Cloud, and second model is the training. They are also into the training, same like SAP models, and they are going SAP way. Only the thing is that they are 100% open source. This is a little different model to get the money. But second part is the training part. The third one is the in the enterprise package. So you get the number of hours and you get the package support. Yeah. So it is not only the product warranty, but it is the OSS service also you get it. So these are the three models available as of now. And partnering, so mainly their focus is on the Frappe Cloud, getting into the Frappe Cloud. Any other question? Last question?
Who are on 14, 15, so how do you manage migration to the latest version?
Yeah, so very good question. And majority the usually it doesn't get any issue. If you are on Frappe Cloud, so Frappe takes care of the upgrades as well. So there is an option right from the version 13 till version 16, it gets support from the Frappe Cloud. But the majority challenges are the technology is getting changed, the security patches, so it gets updated, and that is where we also required for the upgrade, right? So we need the more functionality, and this is how we handle the upgrades as well. But usually we get the, first 2 weeks we handle the challenges in the upgrades as well. Yes. So IoT integration is also we have done, and on top of that, the handheld devices. So we tried with the video I have shown. It is on the mobile. So what we have done here is that we tried with IoT devices as well as the handheld devices with the gloves, and so that the person can lift the box properly.
Using the more technology, what we observed is that people are more uncomfortable by wearing any hand gloves or any devices, or the devices also. So that these devices has to be charged. They have the screens. So maintenance of the devices also we have taken into consideration. So 36 locations we have replaced with the mobile. We allowed people to use the mobile in the shop floor. All right. Thank you very much for attending this.
Thank you, Satish sir and Deepak sir.